Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to the Hangin' With Web Show. I'm GW Pomichter. Thanks for logging on and tuning in. We are here at the Space Coast Book Lovers in Cocoa Beach, Florida, hosted by Terry D's Edney. And we're hanging again with one of our favorite authors, Tamara McHatton. And new to the show, Loki the Kraken. And Loki is
a rescue.
A rescue, and she's been enjoying.
They were going to put her down because she's black and she's got a little bitty tail. Oh. So of course I had to rescue her. So here's Loki.
Absolutely, Loki the Kraken. Welcome to the Hangin' With Web Show, Loki. And she's been doing her mischief in the author's room.
Oh yes,
making
definitely.
Rounds. Well, I tell you, tomorrow we've talked.
Wait.
Oh.
That's why I call her Loki.
And she's mischievous, yes. Well.
The god of mischief and chaos, but this is a goddess, so.
A goddess, that's right, the goddess Loki. We have seen a couple of those at our conventions.
Oh, really?
Loki, female Lokis, and extraordinary, exceptional. So, wow. Well, it's not been that long, but
no.
I know you've been busy.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Very definitely.
Yeah, and this is the Gladiator series we chatted about a little the last time.
Correct.
Right.
And this is the second book in the series, and I picked this one because this is Jeremy, who is actually in the military. So that's close to my heart right there.
Ma'am.
And I know him personally, and I love the blue eyes. I love this cover. So.
Oh, it is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
and,
Desert Breeze Publishing, and it was Jennifer that did this cover.
Wow.
So,
and, I think so many people out on the World Wide Web don't realize that our servicemen are just vastly talented in a wide range of areas. We have servicemen that get out and become authors. We have them that they become entertainers, radio hosts. A lot of creative arts guys. You go and they serve, and they're guys, but then they're models, and they're artists, and they're musicians, and they're...
This is my husband's chainmail.
Really?
That Jeremy's wearing. And then this was taken in the hotel room at the conference we were at, and he was holding a brush. And they had to put the sword in there because that's all they had.
That's amazing. See what you can do with a brush? You can be a gladiator with a brush.
A brush.
Imagination. That's what it's all about. Wow. That is great.
Yeah, so sometimes the story behind the story is even better.
What is the book blurb on the series, though? What is the Gladiator series? Tell us a little bit about that.
It goes back to the Germanic, who were part of the Germanic peoples in 3rd century AD, and they worked for the Romans until the Romans started doing stuff that they didn't agree with. And so then there was a split, and that's what this series is about, is them splitting and ending up becoming prisoners and hence forced to be gladiators and things like that. Wow. And the Rebel Resurrection, that's where they're rising up against it.
Is this a time period that you were particularly drawn to, or was it, what about it really sucked you in?
Well, first I like gladiators, but big burly men like gladiators. But what happened first was my publisher sent me a picture of the first book, a guy on the cover that I actually know, Charles Paz, and she said, "Can you write a story around this?" And I'm like, "I don't write historicals. What do you want me to do?"
Yeah.
So I actually asked a good friend of mine who I knew was a very good writer, Lisa Demarest, who was the co-author on this, to help me out because she's more into the historical stuff. And trust me, when you write a historical, it's got to be correct or you're going to hear about it.
You know, literary fans in particular, readers, literature fans and buffs, that's the one thing that they're not overly tolerant of. If you're going to write a period, get the period right. If you're going to write a location, know the location.
Yep.
I'm an East Coast guy. My first book takes place in L.A. My brother did a lot of helping, but I still have my mental picture of cities is very northeastern of what a city looks like. And so I made some, I thought, modest errors in architectural design, you know, the way a building, you know, steps going in the building. And the book wasn't out a month when I had wonderful reviews on the story and the storytelling, and then I got the first one that said, "Have you ever even been to LA? We don't build things like that. That's not the way these things are done." And I thought, wow,
exactly.
Literature fans know.
Oh yeah.
If they choose a genre, they know the genre.
Oh
and
yeah.
They know the history and they know the architecture. And if you get it wrong,
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You're going to know it too.
They will come down on you in a heartbeat.
That's right.
But it was the first time I was ever asked to write a book based on just a picture. So
now there's two. And now there's two. So you did a good job. You know, as not being a historical fiction writer normally, diving into that world means a lot of research.
Oh yes, hours and hours and hours.
You know,
I squirrel.
A lot of people, yes, I know, and because there's so much, in there. It's so
oh
deep.
yeah.
So, a lot of us think we know a lot about our collective human history. We really don't when you dive in.
Right.
What was the most unique thing that you learned about the period or the people that it stands out as being, wow, I just didn't know that about these folks?
Their honor, and that they wanted to stand, at least the Germanic, they wanted to stand above the Romans who were so into like the orgies.
Well,
and
we
just
always hear, probably because most Western civilization has we owe a small nod to Rome for its expansion.
True.
But again, history is written by the winner. So we always tend to think of the Germanic tribes as almost barbaric tribal. You never think of them as being.
And they were not.
Yeah.
They were very, very honorable. And they had a sense of pride and wanted to protect their women and their children. So when the Romans came in and started butchering whole villages that had absolutely nothing to do with what was going on in Rome, it's like, why are they doing that? And that's why.
It's fascinating. It's great to see stories told from the side that we don't know the most about, because like history is written by the winners. So Western civilization.
And it took a lot more research to find out this history.
Yes, yeah, I can imagine. Well, last time on the show, we talked about books, and we did this segment, and we had a lot of fun with it. So we're going to do it again. This is going to be the clickbait segment. Okay. And we'll kind of change. She's found some weird stuff on the internet. So,
oh my goodness.
So,
I'm a weirdo.
This one is fun. We just did this one. We talked about the Germanic people. So we already did learn something in 30 seconds. Oh my Lord. Don't complain about the questions, Garrett, because they'll give you one of these. A penguin walks through the door wearing a sombrero. What does he say?
And why is he here?
And why is he here?
Dude.
It's the beach, folks.
Sorry, I'm a surfer. I do tandem surfing. Dude.
Awesome.
Hey.
Awesome. He's here to party. It's the beach. You can invite 3 famous people to dinner. Who will they be? Living or dead? Any famous person that you can
Oh, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Anne Rice.
Definitely.
Stephen King.
Oh, yes. This is going to be a frightening dinner party.
And Heather Graham.
Wow.
And they're all living, and I know all of them, so...
And, yeah.
If I had to be trapped in a TV show for 1 week, which one would it be? Dancing with the Stars. I watch it religiously.
Do you dance?
Yes, my husband and I have taken ballroom dancing lessons,
Awesome.
which helps us when we do our tandem surfing stuff. Do you know what tandem surfing is?
I do. I'm finding the ballroom dancing and...
He stands up, I stand up, then he's got to lift me. In ballroom dancing, there's lifts.
On the surfboard.
On the surfboard, and then he continues to surf. So the ballroom dancing helps us. So we can go in and we can do a foxtrot, we can do a salsa, we can...
I want to be like her. She's out there tandem surfing. Cool. Favorite Saturday morning cartoon?
Bugs Bunny.
Awesome. See, back in the day, we had
Or
Saturday.
the Martian.
Marvin the Martian? Marvin the Martian, yes.
I didn't hear a earth-shattering kaboom.
What is the ultimate dessert? This is good for Tamara because she likes to cook. She likes to spend time in the kitchen.
Tiramisu with amaretto.
Ooh. Wow. We're going to that Stephen King Anne Rice dinner and having some dessert. She's going to get a gourmet meal with dessert.
I've got one in my refrigerator back home. It's only like just 20 minutes from here.
20 minutes from here, just waiting, right? Well, we know you've been making the rounds to the author events and meeting some readers. And where are you headed to next?
My next one is in Nashville, and then I'm doing the Book Obsessed Babes in Destin.
Awesome.
So
awesome. So,
that'll be number 8 for the year.
Oof. It's a lot of miles.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of miles.
And we've been driving all of them.
Wow. Okay, so that's the shut up card. They do this to us every time. We will do it. Okay, there we go. Somebody watch out for Loki because... All right, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you so much to our partners and our friends at
Thank
the
you
Florida
guys
Book
for
News,
having me here
Word
again.
Fire Press, Space Coast Comics, Famous Faces and Funnies, and Something Unique Magazine. These are the folks, as you know, that share our videos on the World Wide Web and help to share our artists and authors out there. I'm G.W. Pomichter. We've been hanging with Tamara McHatton, the author of the Gladiator Series, Jamina, The Rebel Resurrection is book 2. And so, guys, stay tuned in, stay logged on. Make sure you subscribe. Come back and see who we're hanging with.
Yeah, because you'll be seeing me again.
That's right.